Hey. Your mic is off, Shelly. There's Tati. What's up, friends? Welcome to Friday.
Happy Aloha Friday.
It's Aloha Friday. Aloha.
I gotta dip out again. Sorry.
Oh, it's not working.
It's Aloha Friday. No work till Monday. A doobie doo, a doobie 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 doo. Aloha Friday. You know what? Give me a guitar. I'll play it the one more one. You know what? I'll just play some instrumentals. I'll sing a little. I'll just wear a muumuu and I'll do my auntie style. I have like a little hakule on and I'll just sing all kinds of like what you want to hear. What you want to hear? Okay.
How about like give me some Don Ho or what do you got? I mean, how about Over the Rainbow?
Oh, we can do Over the Rainbow. We can do Over the Rainbow. So, somewhere. But you got to be okay with me being like kind of like not taking it serious. You ever see those singers that whisper half the song and then just there?
Yes, I love that. I love that's kind of like the Vegas loungy vibe where you're like, they're like, oh, hi, buddy.
That's that Fergie vibe, right?
Oh, poor Fergie. I swear that's why her husband broke up with her. I swear he just couldn't take it. He's like, no, that's too much.
I'm sure that
we're over.
Good morning, doobie doo, a doobie doo.
When are we going to take Joss? Trust me. The minute we are going to do the minute we could do some karaoke, they built us a karaoke bar here in the building. Literally.
Makes me feel happy. Makes me feel fine. We're going to do Tiny Bubbles at the golf tournament. Yeah, we totally have to karaoke.
We had a lounge singer at our wedding that just kind of sang some jams on the back patio in between, like the in-between ceremony and then like the reception where you like have a little hangout where everyone's just like mingling and drinking or whatever, talking. Yeah. We had someone doing covers. This girl with her two buddies, they were, one was playing guitar, the other was playing bass and possibly, but oh man, it was one of those things where I love that kind of stuff so much. I was almost disappointed that we were taking pictures the whole time that was happening up at the top thing with everybody. Cause I was like, I want to be up there, like sitting on the couch, with a cocktail, listening to these people. Like, she was just like you're doing, like very soft and kind of like did her thing, but everything was so right on and perfect. That was Cassie B, if I remember right.
I wish I got more into that, just kind of, but the problem is it's eyeballs. So I would be like, only if it's a sunglass party where everyone wears sunglasses. Oh, yeah. Because the minute you look at me, I lose it. I'm like,
well, yeah. So let me ask you this. So the way that it worked at my wedding too is those people sang and no one really looked at them. They were just playing and everyone was mingling, right? That's a perfect scenario.
I want you to act like I'm not even there. Like I want to be so background that you
know? Yeah, like you're like a speaker, except for you're a real person standing there.
Yeah, you're talking about Cassie B.
More into that.
Cassie is performing starting again at the zoo in June. She'll be doing every Monday.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Full on performing again at the Tin Roof too.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad that stuff's happening again.
Yeah.
What's up, Thor? Look, Thor and Marco are striking up quite an adorable friendship, but I think Thor feels like there's trust issues because he didn't know that Antonio's name is actually Marco, and it's really playing out in front of us here. I love it.
It's okay. Glad you're out of the hospital, Andrew.
Yeah, buddy. Sorry to hear. I know you mentioned that the other day. Is everything okay? Are you going to be all right?
Oh, Marco, thank you. Mm-hmm. I didn't try so that it feels even better when I know I didn't really try. Just eyeliner and eyebrows.
Joss, are you going to work at the golf tournament? Because duh, I'm going to make a golf cart like a full-on parade float this year. The golf cart is going to be actually one of my main fundraising tools. I'm not going to mess around anymore, guys. So yes, get ready for that.
You're not messing around anymore. So why are you not messing around anymore? What was the
You know what? I'm not messing around anymore because with all the new COVID guidelines and stuff like that, it's like before the golf Rancho Bernardo Inn was so awesome to say, do whatever you want. And then with all these rules, you can't do whatever you want. And so last year, like I tried to still do a lot of things and I should not have because it was a COVID year. And
Right.
so this year, I'm just going to keep it simple, keep it real. But one of the things I recognized was that driving around, saying hi to everybody is quite an opportunity. So get ready. Get ready.
Get ready.
Oh, what?
The night
Oh,
after,
man.
you better believe it. That's how she got you. Mm-hmm.
James lives in Tennessee, though, so I don't even think they know that the pandemic is fully over there, I think. You
I
can
like
carry
how
it in
James didn't say that was going to be my wife. He said he was going to inseminate her. He's going to birth my children because I want little baby Jesus / Fergies running around, okay?
there.
Yo. I don't mind if she sticks around. I just want her to birth these babies.
Dude, Tati just sent me that video, Thor, and it was brutal.
So gnarly.
Brutal.
And it's like such a weird representation of the San Diego Padres fan base because we aren't those people. You hear about every like Giants games that happens, Dodgers games that happens, but a Rockies and Padres game, like Colorado and San Diego, like those are two like areas that you just don't think of people coming up and cold cocking each other.
Beefing. Yeah, you don't even beef. It's not even, there's no real, it's like a Dodgers, if it was a Dodgers Padre game, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, it's more home turf kind of a thing, but Colorado,
there's more of a rivalry. Like,
I need more information though. I kind of need to know why the guy got punched in the face. Like, what the hell did he say? What kind of a douche was he being?
All right.
Like,
there's a woman in the background, like yelling, like trying to get the other guy that like walked up to punch him. There's a woman in the background. And she's like, no, like, don't do it. Yeah.
All right. Here's some of the insight, and you know, it very reputable, very credible source. TMZ, okay? So the violent act all went down in the 6th inning, okay, of the Colorado's second game of the doubleheader against San Diego. And it says, the funny thing is it says, when for some reason a man in the Padres jersey attacked another fan.
Oh, really? It's always just for some reason, huh?
It says the guy walked up to the other man, launched a huge right hand. It doesn't show details on why. But because I believe that the Padres won that game too.
Did they? Okay. So maybe there was just some smack talk in general.
Well, here's what's weird. If I'm winning, you're not going to get cold cocked by me.
No.
Like, so it's very weird how the whole thing, because why would you?
You know what sucks? Okay, so I'm trying to take myself back to when I used to go to Charger games a lot, and you really would be in the stands, and if you would start screaming really loud and there was someone near you start screaming really loud, you had to like look at each other and identify like what kind of game is this going to be? Like, are we going to end up like, is it going to be a problem before the end of the game, or are we cool? And most of the time you were cool, but you do have to identify that. You have to know. You have to know. Yeah,
the Rockies won that game, so now it makes a little more sense.
Darn it, that does make it seem like our Padres guy was a little pissed.
Well, he's probably a little like just bummed out too because he was finally going to go see Tatis play, and guess who's been out for the series because he's had COVID, or he tested positive for COVID. So,
wait, by the way, did you guys see that big ass mural they just put in
OB?
Tatis? Where is that?
It's in OB.
Oh, dude, I want to go see that thing.
Yeah, I guess they're doing projects kind of like the Padres are trying to do projects all over San Diego with all the different players.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, was that from the doubleheader that day? When the guy punched the other guy out? Because Thor says we lost that game, but it was the second game. So, I mean, if you're there for the doubleheader and
yeah, it says the Rockies won in walk-off fashion 3-2 in extra innings.
Oh, that is a brutal way to lose a game right there.
That guy been there all day drinking beers, and then somebody's over there talking shit, probably right when it's like it's that last inning, and then they win on the clutch, and I'm sure that guy was just like, all right, motherfucker. The best part of the video, though, is the guy, after he gets knocked, the guy who comes to help the guy who got knocked out comes in the quickness, and I'm like, see, I'm not the person who's in the initial fight. I may be the guy afterward. Like if somebody
activated, you see it.
Then I might be the person after, like, come in and fucking do something. But I'm definitely not the person who is like going to initiate the violence.
So let me tell you what my friend Jason is, my best buddy from ESCO. He's the guy that comes in right when the camera gets turned on. And so it looks like the only punch thrown was from my friend Jason, who was actually defending or protecting someone. In high school, he got suspended so many times for protecting people because no one saw what started it. They just saw how he ended it. And it was so bad. I used to feel so bad for him. Like, oh, dude, you're just trying to, don't stick up for me, dude. This is going to be bad for you. Crap. He's suspended for 5 days. Like, just like all the time.
Yeah. I couldn't get into too many fights because it was, told to me that if I fight, I have a lot to lose because my face will just get all bop, and then it would just be over.
Oh, such a drag being hot, right?
So, according to your parents, these two idiots, they freaking told me all kinds of dumb shit. They're like, "You're gonna do somebody, and you're so good looking. Don't fight," you know. So you just need parents like that. That's all. And then they did other fuck shit, but whatever. Justin, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we gotta go to get that. We gotta get more. I gotta go get a photo next to that mural. It's so dope. It's so good looking. So what is going on with everybody this weekend? We had a couple topics to talk about today. What are you guys doing? Give us something. What's going on this weekend? It's gonna be okay this weekend. I don't think it's gonna be too hot.
It's supposed to possibly drizzle.
It's really cloudy and kind of cool. Yeah, it's cool temperatures and it's cloudy right now. It's like a weird.
Do you get the same vibe off the word drizzle as you do moist?
No.
I do.
Moist is worse than drizzle, I think.
Yeah, far worse.
Far worse.
Drizzle is if you need an umbrella, you're a pussy.
but
oh my gosh. Why is that a thing in guys' world? Why is it so bad that a guy can't just walk in the rain? It's so silly. It's so fucking silly.
I agree. It's weird.
It's so silly. Like if you see a guy running while it's drizzling to get to like why is that supposed to be like he's such a pussy? I don't get that.
So ridiculous.
Man up, take some wetness. Look, he can't even take wetness. Got him.
Just the slightest little bit. It's like, really? Oh my God.
That's so funny. I think
guys,
it's so
hold
funny.
on a second. So Jared, Pine Valley, I ran out of gas and barely made it off of an exit in Pine Valley last weekend coming back from Tucson. And I stopped at a gas station. That was very interesting. Where in the hell are you going to have a car show out there? It's not like a pop and spot. And I went home and I told Natalie, I was like, yo, I pulled off the freeway in this area called Pine Valley. It's totally where we want to live someday because you could get a house with all this land and people have like, look, you have like a ranch or something like that. And then I go online and find for $1.8 million, you can get a 350-acre plot of land in Pine Valley that has a little tiny house on it, but it is so sick. They built like a motocross track. They had so much stuff going on in this land. I'm like, 350 acres? I honestly, I don't know. I may have put some plans in the work of like, let's come back to this, wifey. Let's come back to this conversation someday about Pine Valley. All right, let's come back to this.
Some greenery in the mix, some pine trees. And
I would like to someday live on our property where I could drive some sort of a recreational vehicle in my backyard. And right now,
and you always liked the mountains. I mean, Big Bear's have always been your go-to vacation spot.
100. I do kind of feel like I gravitate way more towards the wilderness than I do the beach or anything like that. Yeah. So that is kind of my dream scenario right there. But dude, Pine Valley. Mm-hmm.
But
there was like 2 restaurants and they had 20 people in line waiting to get into that spot. It was crazy. I don't believe it, Jared. I don't know about that line right there. Relax.
Jared, listen, I feel like this is an appropriate time to segue into
Jesse and Tati in the morning. Jump on our live stream. We're hanging out right now talking to all of our stream mates, which we do every single Wednesday and Friday. Go to jesseandtati.com. We have a lot of interaction coming in today. Jared Best got lots to say. Bobby Holiday, producer Shelly's boyfriend, is in our chat room right now.
Bobby Holiday.
We're about to get one layer deeper because we're super immature on our streams. Usually at jesseandtati.com, but today we're going to get I'm going to dial it down just a tad.
But I do want to pose the question to our listening audience, the same question you just posed to the stream mates of, do you get the same feeling when you hear the word drizzle that you get when you hear moist?
Yeah, because I'm good with moist. I like that word. I'm fine.
But drizzle you're not okay with?
Oh, drizzle is so weird.
I'm more for drizzle than moist.
Yeah.
Moist turns into you know what, and it's just
drizzle. All right, we'll take that conversation to our web stream. Drizzle versus moist. Is this what we talk about? Go to jesseandtati.com right now. Remember, iHeartRadio Music Awards here for the win at the 40. Just gonna talk about the artists, performers. Do we have that liner handy? Sorry, Shell.
Jocelyn, I used to loathe the P word. I loathe the P word. But now I feel like I say it all the time. I think it's because I own mine so hard now that it's like like I own it hard now. You know what I mean? Like now it's like this is my say. You know what I mean? So
Oklahoma is ridiculous, super cheap. Oh, guys.
You know what word sends me? Squirt. That word just.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, guys. So you don't like the P word, huh? You guys would not have liked growing up with me because my dad sure liked to call me that a lot.
Are we going deep now? We're going deep. We just went deep.
I'm actually going to see him today. I invited him to go to Jason's football game this afternoon. So
Aww.
I'm trying to be a nice guy. And trying to remind myself, honestly, Tati, I went 4 months straight without even acknowledging him. And I'm supposed to like try to, build a bridge here. And I'm not doing very well at that.
Well, if I may make you feel just a little better, Papa Bear is at the end soon. So
You're right.
it is. And if you think that you're doing it for him, you're not.
And also, the
you.
last time was a little like, whoa, kind of like a shock. You weren't quite ready for everything that kind of went down. And so I think you kind of agreed or like said to yourself that it would be like a once a quarter thing.
You're right. Now that I'm so glad.
House, right?
Yes, thank you for reminding me that. You guys are right. I definitely chose after that visit. I whoa, I need like a step back. Okay, thank you for saying that because I forgot that. Yep.
And that was awesome that you went to the house. Honestly, that was awesome. You don't have to go to that. You don't have to go all the time. There's no reason for you to make yourself uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's I think that's the weird part about it. It's like it really is no like equation or game plan to when you're like trying to get back into someone's life, and there isn't. And I should stop. I mean, in my head, I'm like, it's been 3 months. He's probably wondering where I am. I'm not calling. And it's like, why am I thinking like that? I'm going to knock that off.
No, I'm sure if he just hearing you wanting him to go to that game has made his entire day. Honestly, just hearing that you want him to be there. You might invite him and he may not show up, and don't be mad about that because at least, you know what I mean? You.
Yeah. Oh my God. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Even though that's, probably why we have the relationship that we had before, because he didn't come to anything I did growing up. So I'm sure he is never going to miss an invite now. Apparently, my grandma was famous for her muffin.
Hey,
Melanie. Edward hates the word homework, essay, test, exam. Nice. Jesse, any seat fillers for the iHeart Awards? I'm looking for an event to write a report on for journalism. Have you ever gone to seatfiller.com? To be quite honest with you, that is where we get our seat fillers. Have you ever done that before, Tati?
I've never been a seat filler.
Seatfiller.com is pretty cool. You put your name in, and literally every single major TV live event, award shows, sometimes Super Bowl, literally things like that. They most big companies go to that website and pull people because they're like pre-vetted and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
I was telling Shelly yesterday, I was like, couldn't be me to be at the Ellen show because I just I know I was blessed to be an extra on one of these shows that they had filmed out in Hawaii once. And when I saw the behind the scenes of what happens, I was instantly
turned off.
I was like, you know what? One and done. At least I can say I was an extra. I know what filming process looks like. Like it was a new experience for me to be able to speak from personal experience. I'm done. Like I was like, I got paid good money, but here's the thing, like it's not what you think it is. You stand around the whole freaking time. You barely do any real work.
That's like whenever you're an extra on a movie set or anything like that. Like it's the same thing. I've seen Jimmy Fallon live, and it was.
That's what you are. You're part of the filming.
What's that?
That's what you are. You when you're at those shows, exactly. A Jimmy Fallon thing, like you're just part of the filming.
Yeah, and then even when you're an extra, you're on a movie set. You're literally just standing around for the 10 seconds they tell you to. Okay, now run, and then you just like do like 3 trots by, and you've your entire day is like, I can't watch. I guess what I'm saying is I can't watch Bring It On the same way. That's all.
Dude, I was on.
I'm not saying that people shouldn't do it, and for people who do, good for you. I'm not.
It's never what you think it is. What you're saying, 100%. Like, yes. Yeah. I was on MTV. My first time in experiencing that stuff was I did a bunch of stuff with MTV when I was working for the radio station on the promo team, and we were up in Big Bear for 933, and MTV had the whole mountain taken over and everything. And the first thing I got casted for was a Mandy Moore performance of her song Candy. Do you remember that song? I'm missing you like candy. Yeah. So
I remember the video and everything.
They get us up in the front and they go, hey, who knows the words to this song? And so I was like, I kind of know a little bit. And so they put me and like 20 other people in the very front. And so they go, okay, and we are going to shoot this in 3, 2, and they held the cameras, and 1. And she does the whole thing, I'm missing you. And then just a whole performance. They were in the front dancing, and it ends, and the producers go, okay, that was a great first one. We really got to get this, though, okay? Let's do it again. And I was like, a great first one? What does that mean? I thought she just did her performance. And we recorded it 8 times. We just kept over and over and over and over. And if I hear that song now, it's like triggering. I can't even like exist in the moment when that song is on out loud. And it was so weird because I thought, wait, so when I watch TV and they're coming in and it's spring break, Daytona Beach, and Daisy Fuentes and Joe Cortez or whatever, Dan Cortez are standing there, you mean they've recorded that like 5 times? I thought it was all live, and it totally watered it down for me completely.
Right.
And then everything's been like that after.
Logan's great. Logan literally is so on point. We're all flexing. It's all weird. We're all flexing. It's just all flexing. Just fucking.
There's no way that Logan has ever heard about Shelley's time on the Bring It On movies.
No, I'm sure he's never heard me talk about it. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Look at that. Look at Garrett. I'm telling you, Garrett. It's just, nothing bums me out more than extras and what they actually go through, and they're so excited at first,
dude. And then to watch a show and see that I was literally a speck in the corner of the TV, and I was like, "There's the Kangol. That's me. The little pink.
Oh,
that's me right there."
That's so funny. Did you say there's the Kangol?
Yeah, I wore like a weird hat, and I was like some DJ. I was like this. And there was no board to switch the thing. It was just 2 turntables. There was like nothing in the middle. So I'm like, it looks so stupid.
It's so funny.
We got 2 minutes on it. And it didn't matter. I was like, do you guys want to put like a mixer thing between the 2 turntables? Like, because I'm in radio, so I know what it looks like. I was like, because it's gonna look weird when you like come down towards us. And they were looking at me like, bitch, we're not gonna come down towards you. Like, who do you think you are? We've got Brooke, whatever her name was, who was Bruce Willis's jump off after Demi. We don't care about you. Like
Brooke Burns.
Burns, Brooke, whatever. They were like, nobody cares about you. I'm like, I'm just trying to make it look a little more authentic. I'm giving you some, advice. I'm giving you free consulting.
Free consulting. Just so you understand how this all works. Dude, you just triggered a moment in my head when I was on Cisco's Shakedown and he was walking around and spraying X's on everyone's stomach. And like, if you're a good dancer, he spread an X on your stomach. And so I'll remember he came around to me and I was like dancing with some few people and we're waiting to get the X on our stomach. And he had the camera with him.
You're dancing for real because you did this thing. Remember,
I was like,
dancing for real.
Hey. I was dancing, right? And so I was ready. I was like, I'm putting moves on this. I'm for sure getting an X. He can't wait to X my stomach. And he came up to the guy next to me and X'd him and then went right past me and X'd the girl next to me, And so the problem was I was like, okay, I'm not getting an X. That's fine. I can move on with my life. I can still live. But what I can't do is react properly in front of the camera now that I didn't get X'd. And so I was like, what's the face you make after you didn't get picked? So I'm like dancing. He passes me. I'm like, that's okay. I don't care. I don't even care.
I don't feel left out.
I don't even care. I'm not even here for that. Nope. Not even. Nope. No.
I came to dance. I didn't come to get.
I'm actually here. Yeah, for the dancing. I don't know why you guys are trying to be on TV. Stupid.
I'm not here to get X'd. What? Who cares? That is so stupid.
Wow. So what you just missed on the live stream were stories about every time one of us has been on a stupid TV show in our lifetime, and that was really fun.
Wait, Shelly dropped Jimmy Fallon and Bring It On, and
the Bring It On movies.
Watch out.
Your friend on the stream was like, "Whoa, weird flex."
Yeah, weird flex. See that one coming, Shell.
I guess we're finding out on the stream because a lot of producer Shelly's friends and her boyfriend's usually in there with us and it's all very interactive. But we're definitely finding out this morning, Tati and I, that Shelly has shared her I was in the Bring It On movie story many times.
No, it's because everybody likes to share the part where my mom's hairspraying my hair and I'm putting eyeshadow on every time somebody is watching it. They send a screenshot.
They really send a screenshot? That's kind of fun, though.
Oh my gosh, there's always like, oh, hey, just thinking of you, Bring It On's on. I'm like, cool. We were an extra in the background and I put too much green eyeshadow on that day. Thanks.
So, Tati, let me tell you a little something about San Diego. There are many Shellys listening to this.
So many Shellys. If you were a cheerleader in San Diego circa 1999.
Because they shot that movie here. So every person in cheer somewhere was used in that movie in some way.
Oh, yeah. So
there's some people listening.
There's some champion outlaws out there that are listening.
Champion outlaws?
Oh, yeah.
I remember that movie. Me neither.
But listen, always bring it up, okay?
Please, thank you, Tati, for saying that.
The reason we're talking about it is because the iHeartRadio Music Awards is happening Thursday, May 27th, and someone on the stream, Edward, said he wanted to be in the stand. So we are letting you know about this award show.
It's funny because it's a good question. He's like, are they going to do seat fillers, blah, blah, blah. This is what we can tell you about our iHeart Awards. There will be a live audience.
Yes.
And so it is an exciting thing. Performers for our big show include The Weeknd with a special guest Ariana Grande.
Yes, also Bruno Mars, Hometown Hero with Anderson .Paak and Silk Sonic.
Doja Cat, Dan and Shay, special presentation of the iHeartRadio Icon Award is going to go to Elton John. It's really going to be a fun award show, and it's one of the only ones you get to put those artists on the stage. So go vote for your favorite category, including Best Fan Army.
Yeah.
Mendes Army, Arianators.
I know that you're rushing over there, Jesse.
Directioners.
Radio.com/award.
Directioners.
BTS Army. Yeah.
Like One Direction?
Yeah.
Are they still around? Are they still repping?
Shelly, yes, we are still repping
One
Direction.
Are.
Pardon you.
Oh,
jeez.
Gosh, I didn't even know they were called Directioners.
Jeez, okay.
Sounds like somebody at the airport.
Go. Oh yeah. All right. Really quick, guys. I decided that I wanted to tell you guys that we can fix the electric car industry. Very simple, very quick. I was talking about it with Tati this morning. Instead of all these stupid plugs all over the place, like we got to plug our phone in to our like our car is our phone. Instead of that, we just need the charging system that our Roombas have, where we just pull our car up into the spot and it goes on the little thing and boop, it's charging just like my robotic vacuum at home. That's all I want to do.
Roomba, right?
That is how we fix the electric car industry right now, Tati.
We need to fix Roomba first. We need to make sure that when the Roomba goes on that dang thing, that it's actually that is not good yet. The Roomba doesn't even work the kinks out yet. So as soon as Roomba gets that together, then yes, we'll go and move that into the no.
You're saying that there's still some AI to be figured out there when it comes
get
to
it right first, Roomba, and then copy. Why would you copy somebody that's still got problems? Don't just.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people, listen, I'm cute. I'm not that cute. Don't copy me. No, I'm just kidding. So Jared just said something pretty hilarious, and I just wanted to point it out that.
I'll put it up.
He was asked what he was charging for his service, and the person who asked laughed and said, "Wow, you take advantage of people." Neighbor of my client, and now it's just awkward.
The neighbor of your client said that?
So, which means his client, who pays whatever he charges, is now getting an earful. Remember what I told you about watch who you have in your ear?
Yes.
And now he's getting an earful from the guy who's saying, "Oh, he's taking advantage of you." I just want to know if this neighbor has a better service, knows of a better service, and knows of a better rate. Because if not, then it's
not. If you're comparing it to, well, I could go to Soapy's and spend $3.50 and do it myself, then thanks for the info. I always find it funny. Like my next door neighbor has the weekly car cleaning thing or whatever. And if I said to them, there's a cheaper place that you could get that done, they would look at me like, Why do you think I care about that at all? I get my car washed in my driveway once a week and it's mobile. Do what you think I need to know about the deal that I can get? I don't care clearly about the deal that I can get. That's obvious. Clearly.
And the other thing is, Jared, we didn't get full service from you. Like we only got, it was to get the stuff off my car. So that's why we never talk about that we got service from you, because we know you do like a full service. Remember the Mazda? I still have it. Okay, so anyway, digress.
I still have it.
All right. So thanks. That's all I want to bring up was Jared here.
Yeah, he's a good.
But we're about to end the
neighborhood.
Oh wow.
People in Kensington that can afford to have Jared come out and do their stuff.
Yeah, clearly he's there.
Negative.
Obviously.
Oh, your dad listened. Awesome. Hey, before we go, because I think we're running out of time anyway, right?
Yep.
I wanted to unpack healthy boundaries today, guys. I thought this would be my mom moment, and people don't like me anyway, so let's go, right? Nah, my son said something funny. He was like, I was watching this thing and it had such a good quote, and he was like, it was that, everybody loves you, but no one likes you. And I was like, are you telling me this? Attacked. He was like, no, it was a really good quote. It's really good, right? I'm like, no, it's a really good quote. But I'm like, when does the quote begin and end? Like, wait, what? And I was so just like, so that's but
with that said, really quick.
But do they like me?
Really quick, Edward, I love you, buddy. I just don't want you to, I don't want you to get yourself in a weird place with us because you call me on my personal phone number sometimes outside of this kind of space I'm in right here. And just so you know, nobody does that.
Nobody.
Not one. There's not one person that listens to me on the radio in LA or San Diego that has Googled me to the point where they have found my personal phone number and actually call it. So I just want to tell you, if I seem startled and kind of weird when you do that to me, it's because
it's a little,
I'm not here for it.
Kind of going to throw you off a little bit, especially if you're in your car with your family.
So, healthy, clear boundaries is what is always good to establish. I'm only learning this now later in life. So that's why I'm like, let's talk about it.
It's the perk of social media and why we have so many different avenues for social media, not necessarily our personal phone numbers.
Yeah. So, and I just had a text this morning. So, I was doing business on my phone, and I was asking someone, hey, can I tell you about this service? And, I'm a business person now, guys. All I need.
Girl.
So I'm doing business. And, the person said, and I much respect, and he was honest, and he said, you know what? It's not for me, but thank you for thinking of me. I won't need it right now. I might need it later down the road, maybe like in the next year, but, not for me. And I was like, cool. But he also says, but can I lock this number in to say hi to you on another time? And my response is, this is a business phone number right now. This is what we're doing. We're doing business right now. Okay. So because we're doing business, I'm not getting a lot of like, hey, what's up? How you doing on this line? So we're going to keep it as business. However, obviously we have social, we're connected. That's why I came to you with this service. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
because we didn't do business, you're not locking my number in. But if we did business, you're totally locking my number in because we're doing business. So I think sometimes lines get blurred. And I think that it's not a bad thing. It's just a boundary that you have to establish, and it has to be said, and it has to be put forth. And that's it. It's no love lost, no weird. Like it doesn't have to be awkward, but it definitely needs to be established. So
I feel very fortunate that we started this stream at the beginning of the pandemic, and now I really do feel like, and I know Tati and Shelly feel the same way, where it's like we have this our own community that is for us on this stream, and it is seriously one of the coolest things that I've been a part of. I've been on the area for 21 years, and I don't feel like I have ever had a little crew of people that pay attention to what we do on the radio and who we are and all that stuff. Yeah, and that is what you guys are. And so I really do. I do love you, appreciate you guys. I just don't want you I just don't want to
Edward, an apology. I don't think
you love you, buddy.
Yeah,
you don't need to apologize. I just need you to know. You know, I just I have spent too much of my life not speaking up about things that make me really uncomfortable. And so I'm not there anymore. And so that's all this is, Edward. I just need you to know that, like, if I'm happy for you that there's something online that provides phone numbers to people that want to remain anonymous. I'm excited you have that access, but just be careful. And look, Edward, if you are in San Diego on the side of a road and your car is screwed and you don't know, me in San Diego, maybe only, dude, here's the thing. If you called for an emergency like that, different story. I may be like,
emergency for sure. That's an emergency, you know? And I think that's the other thing too, though, is the definition of emergency, you know, like if any of you were in some sort of emergency and needed first of all, don't call us, okay? 911 works way better, or AAA. But if you absolutely had to, like Jesse said, and he's the only person you knew in the area and you do have his number, then yeah, of course. Yes. True emergency. We're not here to be like dicks, you know what I mean? Like, we're not being like, oh, we'll pretend to be your friend, but not be your friend. That's not what we're doing here. Like, it's just, you just have to make sure it's a healthy boundary. And I don't know why we're talking about decks, but are they big or small?
Well, that's because Forrest said he had to stop sending deck pics to Jesse but he trimmed the bushes around the deck to make sure it looked bigger for him.
I'm glad you guys know how to just bring it back where it's supposed to be, guys.
That's right. That's why you're our family. That's why you guys are in.
Oh, see, Melissa followed you since the MySpace days.
Yeah. Melissa Dix is a name I have absolutely seen for years and years and years. And I can't even tell you how much I appreciate reading that right there. That like, you know how long ago MySpace was? I think it shut down in 2007. Like, we were, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we were on. So love you, girl. That's so cool.
Yeah, I recently had to tell people don't be weird because I was sending messages to people in their inbox about business and some people were getting weird on me and I'm like, don't get weird. It's me. Okay, like, don't be weird. Like, if it's a no, it's a no. If you're not interested, just fucking say the shit. Don't get all weird on me. Like, oh, I'm going to unfollow Tati. I don't want to be her friend no more because she came to me to make money. Listen, I'm not even going to make money. It's going to make you money, you dumbass. Like, I was like, ew, if you're going to get weird, let's not.
Well, I actually really like that. Like, don't make it weird. Like, that's what we're always avoiding now. All of us now, no matter what we're doing, how we're responding to someone on Instagram, how we see someone in a hallway, everything now is us nonstop avoiding it being weird. But that's the thing. It's because we're not saying that out loud. We don't say like, it's just isn't it kind of weird? We bump each other in the break room. We haven't worked together in 10 years, but here we are just like chit chat. Like, we don't say that out loud. We just like pretend like it's not happening. And hi, good to meet you. And hey, like, we're so still like that. And it's kind of refreshing, Tati, straight up. That's how we should look at this shit. It's like,
I made shit weird and I felt the weird and I learned like that was funny. Like, I asked the girl I used to work with, like, hold on, you're not following me on Twitter and I'm following you. That's a little weird. And she was like, first of all, it's weird that you're coming at me right now asking me if I'm not following you back. She's like, I can follow who I want to follow. And I was like, ew, we gonna fight? Are we gonna fight? But then, you know, I do
honesty there. Yeah.
Like I do, I assess the interaction. I'm driving home and I'm like, fuck, that's on me. I made that weird. Like, fuck. And I learned from it. You know what I mean? It's like, I definitely won't be calling out. And I used to call out artists. Oh my gosh, it was great. It was
what's the good when you called out about J-Lo and you asked her how much she made?
That's different. That's different. I was pursuing my dream as a Perez Hilton side blogger. Okay, that was,
you're trying to get a scoop. You're trying to get scooped. Is that what's happening right there?
I didn't just do it to J-Lo. I did it to Seven Streeter. Do you remember Seven Streeter? I was like, hey girl, I know you don't know. Chris Brown made a song together. You guys are probably friends. He got in trouble at a nightclub down the street here in DC. What happened? And she was like, bitch, I don't know you. Like, yeah, no, not talking about
not
that.
Telling you about that. Not
I was just like, oh, sorry, they have pies here.
Dude, you are funny socially. You really are. You're so funny, Tati.
You know why? Because I just go for it, and then I realize. Yeah. So don't be weirded out, and don't think. Listen, we all do some dumb shit.
Yeah, it's It's just us being humans, but we appreciate you guys. So just know that, and you too, Edward, 100%, buddy. You've never talked to Armida Star. This is what I'll tell you, Edward. You stay in our circle long enough.
You are a star.
It's gonna happen, bro.
Too, guys.
Talk to us twice a week, Edward. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we stars? No, guys, seriously, you're all stars. All stars.
I once creeped out Ken Kramer. Actually, we're leaving on that. Goodbye, stream mates. That was perfect, Thor. Love you guys.
Have a great weekend, guys.
See you next